did you log into the
Yeah, I did.
Alright, bet.
I sent I
Yeah, I'm about to join.
I sent the email. You'll have to send it to Cam though because it didn't send through Cam's email for some reason.
Alright, yeah, ask him for his Gmail.
All right. Hello?
Yo,
Yo,
it look fire. I ain't gonna lie.
real shit.
Can you hear me okay though?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Gonna lie. I love this. I love this angle. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this shit works for me. The feeling fly as fuck. You feel me?
Shut up.
I swear, bro. You put a pair of dreads on a nigga. You got him acting different. Cam sent his email in the chat. By the way,
Yeah, I sent it to him.
man, I'm ready. I'm excited for this, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Hopefully it records and is right. We're live on YouTube right now, but
Hell yeah. Hell
I
yeah. We
couldn't,
live on YouTube. What's up, YouTube?
it's like hella delayed on YouTube, but it's cool. This is what
He got
the
it. He got it on him for real.
thing looks like.
Oh damn, that thing is hell. That thing is really delayed.
Very delayed.
Could have. I got one
Uh,
homeboy who said he was gonna watch our stream. I gotta send the link to him. Dang, I really wish we would have been able to go live on TikTok.
Yeah, and Instagram.
I feel like TikTok would have probably been like the best one.
Yeah, TikTok would have been really good. Let me see if I can get one going.
Get one what?
A TikTok. I don't think I can. We can even go live until we hit 1,000 followers on TikTok.
I highly doubt that.
No, that's the rule. Yeah, you can't go live. Yeah, you gotta have 1,000 followers to go live.
That's gay. I ain't gonna lie. That's great. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yo, you think you would low key like you're like low key more comfortable? You think we would low key be douchebags to like post that link in the Jute's group chat?
That's not. That's not. I wouldn't want to put.
I get
I don't want to push that.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Just because I don't. I've never like gone out there and like posted my own shit in that. To be honest, so I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to like.
That poster is so fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Bro,
Oh
one of the
yeah.
days, bro, you know what's crazy? That
Mm,
poster is probably gonna sell for like 5 mil one day. That's crazy.
yeah. One day.
Damn, tell somebody gotta tell Cam to join. Oh, you have to tell him to click I'm ready. Wait, I'll tell him. For him it's saying waiting for he says it's wait he say it says waiting for host to start.
Well,
Maybe invite him one more time. Let's test that chat out. Are we able to see chat on? Nope.
I'm gonna go live on my personal account because I can though
All
on
right, bet.
TikTok.
I'm gonna tell Cam to send a picture of his screen. I knew
Yeah,
this would be a show.
Robbie, where did you go?
Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
No.
What options are it? Yeah, what's like your screen looking like? Does it like give you any options to like let people in or something?
No, he's on the Zoom link.
Oh my god.
Look at the photo he sent in the chat.
Oh my god, bro.
That shit's funny.
I mean, at least we got that figured out.
Real shit.
They probably gonna complain like, y'all, that was the most ghetto stream ever.
Real shit. I see his name now, so he'll be popping up soon. There we go.
What's good, bro?
I'm here.
All of us are in
That's
the
crazy.
stream. All right, let me see what it looks like over on YouTube.
Damn, why my voice sound like that?
Alright, let me see what it looks like over on YouTube.
Damn, that shit hella behind.
Hella behind.
Hey, baby.
What the fuck is that steam blower
Sorry, y'all.
noise?
We are live on Millions. I'm gonna drop the link in the. Hold up. You should probably post it again. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on the Fighters Replay on Instagram, and then we'll get going.
Tight. Do, 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 do. And UFC 291. Mother freaking Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green, Wonder Boy, Pereira, another Pereira, Dustin Poirier, Derek Lewis, Gabriel Bonfim. Man, this is crazy. Thank goodness I was able to reserve that Dave and Buster's spot.
Oh, we reserved a place.
Yeah, we had to reserve a table because last time we were just very, very fortunately lucky.
Yeah,
We
we
literally
came in
got
like
there like
right before.
the nick of time, and people were fighting to like trying to cut us too.
Real shit.
This time, nobody can deny us.
Unstoppable.
Be able to watch the UFC and the Spence, and I love how I'm only sad that I'm gonna have to miss Isaac Pitbull Cruz in the co-main because Pitbull Cruz is a monster.
That he is.
Hey Cam, say something real quick so we know we can hear you.
Something real quick.
Yeah, I think you muted, bro.
Am I?
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Turn the microphone on.
How about now? Better? Check, check. Is that better? Yes, no.
All right. It's 6 o'clock. Do y'all want to go ahead and get started? Is Deck joining? What's the deal?
Deck is not going to be joining us today.
Oh, okay. All
What
right.
up? Cam's trying to figure out the microphone situation.
Okay.
Cam, try clicking on the microphone icon.
Check, check.
Maybe try plugging in like some headphones or something.
If I leave the tab, do I disappear?
I don't know.
Like, am I gone right now?
No.
Yes. Yes, I'm all good. You're
Cam, say
live on
something.
Millions.
Y'all hear me now?
Now we still can't hear Cam. Maybe try closing out all your browsers. Wait, you joined with Google Chrome, right? Okay. You closed out all your other browsers. Zoom isn't open. You're still not in any of the other calls.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, wait. Say something again.
Something.
Yeah, I
Check,
can
check.
hear you.
Oh, cool.
I can hear
Wait,
him.
you can hear him? What?
Yeah.
That was close. Damn. Had me scared.
How
Why
do you
can't
not
I
hear
hear
him?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You're live on Millions. Go ahead and drop the link.
What in the world?
All right. Robbie, you sure you can hear him?
I am positive that I cannot hear him.
That's
All right,
so weird.
Wait.
Oh,
Say
you
something. Say
check.
something. I can hear you now. Like.
Oh, okay. Awesome. We're back. We're here.
All right. Thank God.
Right.
I don't
Bro,
know what.
I was scrummaging. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?"
What was
Thank
that?
you.
Though?
Thank you.
I don't know. I just kept unmute. I was about to refresh the page, which I'm glad I didn't. I wasn't know how the reconnecting was going to work.
I think we're all set then. Y'all ready to start this thing?
I'm ready to go.
All right. They said that it would start recording from the second that we started the stream. So, because we're live, I think we should be good on the recording.
Yep.
All right. Welcome to the Fighters Replay. This right here is a very special episode. It is the beginning of many, many, many more of millions of things to do in this MMA world. We are starting off strong with the BMF title, Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje, UFC 291. That's a stacked card. I think all of us are really excited. It's starting a summer like on his great vibe. I think we got a few more pay-per-view cards that are even more like exciting on the way down the road. So really, we're hopping in and we're just gonna give our thoughts on the main card. Shout out a few prelims and stuff like that that we're getting that we're looking forward to. And yeah, y'all have anything else to say on how freaking stacked this card is right now? Like this is literally this weekend, y'all. How are you feeling about that?
Man, this card has got me feeling great, but it's not as good as feeling as the fact that we finally have our own merch line, y'all. Our
Yo, that is
merchandise is
crazy.
live. Yeah, you guys will be able to buy it in the on our Billions profile. We will be dropping the link for that on our social media, so be on the lookout for that. And man, our first episode with Millions, we want to thank Millions for having us and giving us the opportunity to be on their platform. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for the merch and everything. I'm excited.
Yes.
Y'all ready to get started?
I'm so excited. Y'all ready? Let's go. All
Yeah,
right,
man.
hopping in at the bottom of the main card. And it's crazy to think that this is the bottom of the main card. We have Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. This right here, I think this is gonna be a firefight. We know Loudmouth, he always gonna be doing something. He's always gonna be, having something to say. So we know this is gonna be another exciting performance from Kevin Holland. But Michael Chiesa, man, that dude's a killer. That dude's a born killer. He's absolutely fucking insane and has worked and is starting to work his way up the rankings. Do you guys have any predictions on this one?
Man, I think Kevin Holland's. I feel like his grappling is very underrated. It's not like top tier, but it's good enough to get him by. I think this would be a fairly easy matchup for him. I think he's gonna get like a round one TKO or KO. I think Kevin Holland's gonna. I think he's pretty much gonna dominate this fight. I think he'll make it look easy. This is light work for him. He's gonna get a highlight reel.
I'm kind of
all respect to Chiesa.
Like, just Kevin, it feels like he's gone through so many major tests recently that like I don't know if like he could be like stopped at this point. Like I feel like he's really gonna go like a lot farther than a lot of people are giving him credit for. I think this is really one of the first steps in that direction for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I understand what you guys are saying. I don't think it's going to be entirely dominating as in the point to where Holland gets a first round TKO, but I do think Kevin Holland is going to win the fight, and I do think he's going to do fairly well. I think his striking outmatches Chiesa, but Chiesa's grappling, man, you never know if he can use that. While Kevin Holland does know how to, defend from getting on the ground as much as possible, as we all know from the Stephen Thompson fight versus Kevin Holland in Orlando. That was a crazy fight, but they do not like going to the ground. So, maybe that's Chiesa's game plan. And if Chiesa is dominant enough in that and can find a way to get on the ground and do some ground and pound, I think Kevin has some tough competition. But overall, I think it's going to be a good fight, close fight. And, yeah, I can't believe that's at the bottom of the main card. Like, that's just the start of the excitement, is Kevin Holland.
Yeah, man.
Moving on, we got y'all. So first off, you know what? Let me not start there. We have Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. This right here is a matchup for the ages. This is the fight that I think all of us really needed. I think everybody's opinion is about the same. We all kind of want Tony to retire. But listen. This is the main reason and why. Tony's on the end of his career. He has he's fought a lot of damn tough battles. He's survived a lot. He's taken a lot of damage, and he's up there in age. And I think that definitely does affect you as a fighter. But I think that he's gonna pull off like a ruthless Robbie moment and retire with a TKO victory.
Really?
I think Bobby Green.
What?
Bobby Green is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. Bobby Green is a badass motherfucker. However, I think Tony's experience in breaking down a fighter and breaking down a person and what they're coming at you with after the first round, I think Bobby Green isn't going to be as big of a threat as what a lot of people think it's going to be.
Dang, that's crazy. But I agree with you. I was shocked to hear that come from you. I thought you would have been one of those people that think that Bobby's gonna put on a masterclass. Like Declan, a member who's not with us at the moment, he thinks that Bobby Green is gonna put on a masterclass because Bobby's no joke. Bobby's a super sound technical boxer. He has great skill. Tony, hasn't looked exactly the best in his last performance, especially against Nate Diaz. He didn't just really look like he was there, but we can't forget on how he looked at lightweight against Michael Chandler. I don't think that welterweight was his right weight class. I think that I don't know. I think he can have a Robbie Lawyer moment. I think he can get a early second round finish and be able to hopefully retire off of that win. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think that's a hope. I think that's a hope for everybody. For him to win on top, I think that would be just the most justifiable, way for a fighter like Tony Ferguson to go out, And I think all of us, if he were to lose this fight, realistically, who does he get faced up against?
The only way Bobby wins this is by decision and being perfect for 25 minutes. Because you can't make a mistake. That straight down the pipe. Because Tony loves to brawl. Bobby can't brawl like Tony can brawl. Tony can take way harder shots. Bobby don't put people to sleep. Tony's a tough dude. That dude don't go to sleep easily.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be some crazy competition, though. I mean, Bobby Green, he's so lengthy and long, and he really does know how to use that against in his advantage, on the stand-up. And, his takedown defense is all right. It's all right. I think he can give him a good first round, but after the first round, I don't see it going very well for Bobby Green, in all honesty.
I think that first round would be really entertaining. Sorry, Cam?
I said I'm of the same mind. I just think that, people, especially, newer fans, aren't really keyed in to what Tony Ferguson has been through recently. When you look at his lineup, I mean, he had Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira. I mean, he brought him to a decision. He lost, but he brought him to a decision.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
Bill DeRouche and then Michael Chandler, and then he went up a weight class to fight Nate Diaz. I mean, yeah, he's been losing, but he hasn't been losing to nobody. He's been losing to, absolute stunners in the game right now. And I just don't think that Bobby Green has faced the same level as him. I just think Tony is – I think he's gonna have an easier time than some people are making it out to be. I'm kind of the same mind with you guys.
Dang,
Yeah,
so
that's
we
a
low key counting Bobby out.
yeah, that's well, I mean, that's a strong argument that Cam just made there. I mean, the
That's
competition
true.
and the level that Tony Ferguson has went to in his career is levels above Bobby Green and
Absolutely,
what Bobby Green
absolutely.
has even come into contact for. So I think that this is kind of a fight for Bobby Green to show who he is and kind of be able to dominate in that aspect. But it's going to be really hard to dominate a dude like Tony Ferguson. He doesn't get
Yeah,
dominated. He doesn't get dominated.
rarely, because like there was Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje, but that was it.
Yeah, I mean that was domination, but those are high level dudes. Those guys are ranked like what, number 2 and 3, and Bobby Green is what? Not even ranked, bro.
That's a
Bro is
good
not
point. That's a
even
good point.
ranked.
That's a good
Like
point.
Charles is champion, well,
Will be the champion.
soon to be soon to be
Recapture the
retitled the
throne.
champion,
Charles Oliveira
re
strong.
rethroned, recrowned. You know
Reclaim
that
the
that
throne.
shall be happening very soon. So excited for that.
Cam,
But
you get the next one, Cam.
I
yeah,
was
Cam,
hoping
go
for
ahead and take
this.
us
I was
away.
hoping for this. I get the fangirl.
This is
Like
a big one.
a rare event. We got an underrated legend in the game, Steven Wonderboy Thompson versus Michael Pereira, the number 7 and number 15 ranked welterweight in the world. Guys, let's hear what you guys gotta say first. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Man, I like
Wonder
Pereira. The
Boy
dude's a
KO.
Pereira's a
Pereira,
That's
really
all I'm gonna
entertaining
say.
that's a dub.
fighter,
That's
but
such a dub.
I think he's too a bit. He's wild, but I think he's a bit too wild, and I think Wonderboy is gonna be able to capitalize and get some. He's gonna get some crazy ass knockout. He's gonna either
Respect.
gonna end this ground and pound KO or get some crazy fucking kick, some crazy insane kick.
Yeah, I
As a
gotta
great man once
agree.
said, a Wonder Boy head kick could come out of nowhere, and I think that's going to be the same story this time around. Wonder Boy's taken some hard losses recently,
Yeah,
but this is going to be the first step on the way back to gold, in my opinion. I think
Yeah,
Wonder Boy is going to take a huge leap forward with this, and I just can't wait to see what crazy stuff he comes up with in the middle of this match.
Pereira's
absolutely.
a don't get it twisted though. Pereira is a fighter who can pull out some crazy stuff, and you
Yeah,
absolutely can't count that out. He has that unpredictability that makes him dangerous in this fight. So it's not like Wonder Boy is gonna exactly have an easy day in the office. He needs to stay 10 toes down on his feet and be super defensively aware of everything. Because if he even has that idea that he's safe for a second, he's gonna regret that. So it's
absolutely.
not within the possibility of him pulling something crazy out and just stunning and catching Wonder Boy and putting Wonder Boy down. But then again, you could also see it going the other way around, you know? But I don't know.
Absolutely.
After his performance against Kevin Holland, I think it's gonna be tough to beat Wonder Boy right now. I think he's hitting his prime right now. At his age, I think this is his prime
40
now.
years young, baby. 40 years young.
40 years young. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Wonder Boy's mind when it comes to the striking game is absolutely years beyond what we can even comprehend right now. I mean, the way that
Oh
he
yeah.
makes reads, the way that he's able to capitalize on what the opponent is throwing and what the opponent is coming at you with, regardless of whatever pace that opponent has come out and pushed. Thompson has been able to match that and capitalize on it then. And like you said, especially in that Kevin Holland fight, it was a really back and forth fight. It was a good, solid fight. But Steven was winning. I had Steven up in that, and
Yeah, Steven started dominating.
Yeah.
even when it did, come to a stoppage, or it was like a weird stoppage. Like
It
they
was,
stopped and then they came back and then they stopped again. It was a little back and forth, but
you
overall,
know,
great credit to Steven Thompson, and I think that definitely is going to give him the good motivator that he needs for this match with Pereira.
fun fact to the crowd, we were actually there to watch that fight live, and they had everything, action, punches, kicks. drama. Everyone thought the match was gonna get called off over. People were leaving the crowd, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they decide to continue to fight. Everybody's running back to their seat to watch this amazing spectacle happen. It was truly such a wonderful event. And we
It
also
was.
saw a very big heartbreak. We saw Tuivasa lose. That was heartbreaking, but it was nice to see Wonder Boy get a dub. So that was a great event that we went to. Just a quick factor for people who didn't know.
Yeah, UFC Orlando was crazy. End of December, beginning of December. It was goated. It
But
was
you know
such a good
what?
card.
It's not as good as this next fight. We got Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira in the light heavyweight division. This is a crazy fight. Alex Pereira hasn't been in the UFC that long, but he is a absolutely talented kickboxing striker. This dude is levels above a lot of people when it comes to the striking department. But Jan Blachowicz, he's also a really good striker too. Really good at the basics. He's got a really strong guard. He's not going to put himself in any unnecessary danger. I think he's the better grappler in this matchup, but Alex Pereira has been training with Glover Teixeira, somebody who's known to be a great grappler. Definitely could out grapple Anthony Smith. No offense, Anthony Smith, but he absolutely out grappled you. Like you look like you were lost out there. Let's just be real. You look like a
Yeah, it
lost
was pretty
dog.
bad. That was
Yeah.
pretty
I
bad.
mean, don't get it twisted. I couldn't do any better. He probably made me look like a lost puppy too. But that's not the point. Man, I think that I think the only way that Jan wins this is if he takes it to a decision, or like if takes it to a decision and based on the account of his grappling. I think Alex might be able to pull off the win. I'm very 50-50 about this fight because this can go any way. Alex can catch him, Jan could catch him. This is so 50-50, bro. Both of these guys got one shot ending power. Both of these guys got crazy kicking power. Both of these guys are just beasts. These guys are like Roman gladiators going to battle. This fight is like two large men. This is the fight that should happen in the Coliseum. Not Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz is a Coliseum type fight. And you can't tell me any different. Everybody knows so. Everybody thinks so. This fight is, in my opinion, this fight got potential to be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I still can't believe that they haven't made it for the light heavyweight belt, especially after
Yeah,
Jamal vacated the title. All respect to Jamal. We hope
Big
he
up
respect
heals
Jamal.
Jamal. Big
fast,
up
comes
Jamal.
back to it. I know that was hard for him. Yuri had to go through the same thing. I want to see Yuri come back too. I mean, these are high level people, man. And I think these are all good matchups. Between these four men, I think they're going to carry the light heavyweight division farther than what the light heavyweight division has gone. And I think they just give such a new light to the MMA world, and especially Alex moving up in a weight class after his
Yeah,
trilogy with Israel. I think that was a good move. I think that's exactly where everybody wanted him to be. Him versus Jan. It's such a great matchup. I think it should, honest to God, be for the light
mm,
heavyweight belt. Like, I think all of us inside of our
yeah,
minds
yeah.
are putting this as the belt fight, even though they
Or
haven't made it official
yeah.
and they probably won't. But this is basically for the number one contention of the belt.
Oh
So
yeah,
whoever wins this fight is definitely taking probably Yuri, considering Yuri's healed before Jamal. And then hopefully Jamal will heal and come right back and be able to take whoever's the current champion at that point. But
yeah,
I mean, this is such a high level fight, like you said. I think both of these guys, I mean, they really know how to stand and bang. I think Jan's best approach to this fight is to take it to the ground. But like you said, Alex has been training with Glover, and Glover is no joke on the ground. I mean, he's shown his dominance on the ground. I don't know if you guys were able to see, but the other day on Instagram, they were like wrestling in like a river, and Alex Pereira was literally like drowning that motherfucker, like under the water, holding his head down under, like he has murder on his mind. Like this is so serious for Alex, and especially getting knocked out like how he did. I know he's on that comeback. I know he wants that revenge. He wants his name to be vilified again. he wants to be justified as he deserves to be. He's one of the better mixed martial artists of our generation. I mean, he's so accomplished from kickboxing to now MMA. Like, he's truly come out and just shown us what an amazing fighter he is all around. And so I think this is going to be a great performance. I think Alex takes it home. I think he's stronger. I think his striking, I think he's going to break down Jan. I'm a huge fan of Jan, though. I really want Jan to do well, and I'm a big fan of Izzy, so I really want Jan to do well. But if I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna come to my senses, and I'm gonna say I think Alex is gonna be the better man come this Saturday. But yeah, I mean, realistically, other than a decision, I don't see Jan winning. I don't see him getting quite a submission. I can see him maybe getting some good ground and pound shots, but and like maybe some control time. But other than that, I don't really see him like knocking out Alex. I really don't. You know, Jan has some really strong, heavy hands, but I think Alex's defense is really well. And I think especially after that Izzy knockout that he's coming off of, I think he's really buckled down on his defense and is going to make sure that those heavy hands don't get near his chin. But you know, who knows? It's a real life fight. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen once they close those cage doors. Anything can happen. One guy can have a bad night, could have had a bad week, whatever the situation may be. But regardless, I think we're all expecting a great fucking brawl. I think this is gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, I agree with pretty much everything you guys said. I would like to bring up a smaller points of what you guys said. It's just I feel like the story of this fight coming from both directions is how is Jan going to handle the absolute insane mind-bending power of Alex Pereira moving up a weight division? How is he going to handle that? And then how fast has Alex adapted and included his kickboxing into mixed martial arts? And how will he be able to handle the ground game of Jan? I think that's what we're going to see in the in between of this fight, and just like we're going to see what fighters most comfortable where, and it's just one of those nail biters. I don't know exactly what is going to happen.
Yeah,
I am kind of with Caitlin there, and where I think Alex could probably bring it out. It's just he's just so strong, man. I mean, I know that's the story of this guy, but he's just like every fight starts in the feet, and his hands are deadly. So
honestly,
one low key thing that I feel like that gives Alex a great advantage, and not just this fight, but in a lot of his fights, is that so Jan, whenever he knows he hurt you, he's gonna try to swarm, he's gonna try to end it. When any fighter sees that they hurt you, they're gonna try to, take over. Alex, he's the type of fighter to when he gets hurt, that dude can bounce back. You give him like 50 seconds, that dude can bounce back immediately. Because if you get one opportunity to hurt Alex, you need to kill shot him. You need to kill shot him. The only person who's been able to truly successfully do that is Izzy. And that's a super high level, probably the best striker in the world, debatably. But Jan isn't exactly that type of level of a striker. And even when Alex does get hurt, he never really shows it. This dude is stone faced all the time. He's not going to be like, he's not going to start crying. He's not going to back away in pain. This dude will walk forward and engage with you. You know how those Brazilians fight. You can punch them all they want and they will rise, bro. They will rise every single time. And like y'all said, this is a whole different, like everybody's remembering Alex that got knocked out by Izzy. But Alex Pereira at 205 is a whole different beast than 185-pound Pereira. And I feel like a lot of people just aren't really truly grasping that, and I think they will Saturday. So I got to agree with you guys. I think Alex wins this. I don't know how, but I just think he gets the dub.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Agreed. Which brings us to the main event of the evening. The fight I think we've all been waiting for. The rematch. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. I mean, what more can you say than these dudes are motherfucking dogs, bro? I mean, they just know how to fight. They just know how to get down into the dirty and embrace the ugly of mixed martial arts. They've been in some of the most brutal wars, most brutal knockouts, most brutal, fights in the UFC. And this division is so high level. Like, these dudes are not to be messed around with. And I think this rematch, I think both of these guys are coming back into it much. They've learned a lot more from when they first fought. They both have expanded their trying to think of the word, not itinerary. They've expanded their like list of
Fight
people
IQ.
that they've fought. They've higher level competition. Both of these dudes have taken some pretty hard losses to some pretty hard fighters, but have also taken some really awesome dubs for some really tough fighters as well. So I think regardless, we're all expecting a complete fucking brawl. We're all expecting this to be a bloodbath. We're all expecting this to be, like Robbie said, something out of the Coliseum. I mean, this is going to be literal war. Literal
Yeah,
war. And I think that's why they put the BMF title on it. BMF belt is stupid as fuck, and I think anybody can agree on that. However, if there were to be a BMF title, I think this would be the perfect title for these two fighters to fight over, just because these are some badass motherfuckers. Like, let them have a damn belt for what they're finna go through in this ring come Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Let them have a little fake belt and
listen,
play champ for a day.
listen. This is a message to Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. Before you step in that octagon and fight on October, not October, in July 29th, please call your lawyer, get life insurance for your family. You don't know what is about to happen. Please get life insurance. Make sure they are in check in case anything happens, because the violence that's about to go down in that octagon should be illegal. That fight should get the UFC banned for what they're about to show to the world.
Yeah, this is gonna
And
be a tough one. Tough one.
Yeah. If there was ever such thing, I know we've been saying this a couple times on this card, but if there was ever a 50-50 fight, and I mean dead even, this is the one.
This is the
Because,
one.
I mean, we've all seen the memes as MMA fans. Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje are the exact same height. And that's because they are, man. They're just these absolute wild animals that just when they see blood, they go and take it. They aim for the throat every time, and it's really going to be the story of this fight is going to be one mistake, and whoever made that mistake, that's the loser. Because I mean, these guys are just such high level strikers, and they both are not the hugest fans of going to the ground. We know Justin Gaethje. He hates his wrestling background for some reason, so he's just going to ignore it. And I don't think Dustin Poirier is very interested in taking it to the ground either. So this is just
you
going to
never
be
know.
like a Kevin
Dustin,
Holland. What'd you say?
I said, you never know. Dustin's never been afraid to take it to the ground whenever he gets hurt on the feet. And Justin's very well capable of hurting him. When he fought Conor McGregor, he was, way more into the wrestling game than more of any of us were expecting. So you never know. He might be at a different type of mindset, the way he doesn't want to take as much damage near this point of his career. You don't know. He might try to. You never truly know the mindset, but both of these guys really do seem as if they're like trying to prepare for war.
Yeah, that's true. But like you just said, I feel like there's almost this like mutual fighters respect that we can't really explain, but we know what we're talking about. That they won't really want to take it to the ground. Kind of like
Oh
Izzy
yeah,
and Alex won, especially. Like they were just like, nah, we're pretty much doing a kickboxing match in an octagon.
Kevin
So,
Wonderboy.
Yeah.
or like I was gonna say, it's gonna be just one of those striking master classes like Kevin versus one. It's just it's the amount of blood is just gonna be insane. I feel like it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be reminiscent of Robbie Lawler in his prime. It's just gonna be some crazy, awe-inspiring punches and kicks being thrown.
Yeah, man. I honestly,
Yeah, absolutely.
I I
I think
want
this fight.
Justin.
Go ahead.
My fault. Yeah, I really want Justin
You're
Gaethje to
good.
win, but I just feel like Dustin. I feel like the only reason, like he's great. Don't get me wrong, but the only reason why he's getting this far at this point in his career is because he has a diamond steel chin, and that's gonna be the reason he wins this fight. It's because of his chin. Justin's been known; he has a great chin, but he's been known for that right punch to just crack him and he'll fold. You know, and I think
Yeah.
Dustin might be able to recreate that. And it's gonna be late round finish, like a late fifth or fourth round finish, or even a decision. But I hope Justin can pull off an upset. I really do. I would love to see Dustin Poirier lose.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'd be necessarily upset at either one of these guys winning or
Yeah,
losing. I would really like to see Justin come off with a dub, though. I love Justin's style. I think he's a cool person too, cool personality, and
agreed.
I'd love to see him come out on top, in this fight. But Dustin is no joke, man. I mean, that motherfucker, he just doesn't know how to stop. And like you said, I mean, a diamond chin, Diamond Dustin Poirier, you know, everybody knows him for that
Yeah,
crazy chin. I mean, he's taken some crazy shots. The person that most people glorify in mixed martial arts, dudes beat him twice. Like, and like it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Like it was
well,
pretty it was a little back and forth in the first round, but I mean, let's give it to Dustin. He
yeah,
won both of those fights, won both
yeah.
of them,
It's
which
definitely is
had
really tough
majority of the
to,
moments. Um,
really tough to.
but I do have to agree with you guys. I do think this is going to be mostly a stand-up fight. I think both of these guys don't really like going to the ground, but Dustin does know how to take it down to the ground if he's in really big trouble, which I feel like he's going to use to his advantage. But I will give it to Justin. Justin got one takedown in his last fight up against Fiziev. And that's actually a little crazy because Fiziev has
That's
some
huge.
crazy takedown defense. So the fact that he was able to take that dude down was a little crazy. Even though it was one takedown, it was one takedown
Yeah,
for Justin Gaethje. And
It
that
was a
is a big
takedown for
step
Justin
forward.
Gaethje, which is
It's
different.
a big step
yeah, it is.
forward. Big
It
step
is
forward. So,
one hundred
we don't
percent.
really know what he might pull out of his ass. What if
Yeah.
Justin goes out there and just regained all of his high school wrestling experience and comes in there and just dominates? I mean, highly
Yeah,
unlikable, but
very
it could
unlikely.
happen. Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows? Justin Gaethje, he's been training with Usman for how many years now? I know he's had to have been practicing that wrestling of his for at least a little bit more within the past few years that he's been training with those coaches. Because I
You
know
know,
they don't mess around with the wrestling practices and the grappling practices. That's a tough gym.
yeah. Justin better watch out. You better watch out. Cause on the ground, Dustin Poirier is a black belt. You better watch out. That jiu-jitsu, that he's a black belt somehow. I don't know who under. I'm just saying. Like what belt is Shemaev, bro? Isn't he like a purple belt?
I
He's
think
a
he just
blue
got
belt.
promoted
He's
to
a
a
blue
purple belt,
belt.
if I'm not mistaken.
He's a blue belt, and Dustin Poirier is a
So
black belt in jiu-jitsu. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he's still getting
yeah.
choked out.
Well, you got to think about it. These are sambo guys coming over with like 8, 9, 10 years of sambo and their experience starting out jiu-jitsu. And at jiu-jitsu, you always have to start at the bottom of the rank. Like even Khabib, like Khabib's still a white belt in jiu-jitsu, I think. And that's a little crazy. Like we don't like to hype up
That's
Khabib too much
true.
around here, but that's crazy that one of considering as one of the most dominating grapplers of all time to have ever existed, Khabib is only a white belt. Like the whole belt system is kind of messed up. I was just listening to this podcast, like I think it was last night or 2 nights ago or something, and it was this question that came in to the podcaster, and he was like, "I've been training jujitsu for like 6 months, da 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 da, and I just earned my blue belt." I'm like, "Blue belt? 6 months in? Oh nah, you paying to get that shit because that's rankings don't work like that, buddy. Blue belt in 6 months is crazy. I don't care what type of crazy specimen you are. You could be Shemaya for all I care. 6 months for a blue belt is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
And I think anybody
Yeah.
who is actually trained in jiu-jitsu can attest to that and say that's complete bullshit. And that sometimes a belt doesn't mean shit. And
Hey,
it
Cam,
could go
is
both
your
ways. You could be really experienced and have nothing, or you could, have everything and literally be a white belt. So, that's the
True.
end of my piece. But go ahead.
Hey Cam, is your camera frozen?
No, I don't think so.
Ken, is he frozen on your screen or is it just me?
No, he's frozen on my screen too.
Oh man. Hold on,
It's
let me
all
try to
good
do.
though. It's all good. We're about to wrap it up anyways. Do we have a final
Nah, at
prediction
least.
for hold up? We're gonna wait for him to bounce back. And Cam's
There
back.
you go.
Cam
Yeah,
is
there we
back.
go.
Do we have a
Sorry
final
about
Mac is
that.
back.
prediction?
Dustin
It's gonna be
Poirier
tough.
round 5 TKO, unfortunately. But I hope Justin
What?
wins. I hope Justin wins. I really do. I really hope he wins.
Man, this is tough. This is tough.
I'm gonna say Justin Gaethje split decision. Not even unanimous decision, split decision.
Okay. I can
I'll
see that
say
happening. I like
I'll
that
say
prediction.
Justin Gaethje round 4 TKO.
Hey,
Really?
all
I would
right,
love to
all
see
I
right.
that.
don't
I
think
would
it'll be
love to
early,
see
but
that.
I think if there is going to be a KO or a TKO, it'll be late. And
I would.
I want Justin to win, and I really don't have a reason because either of these guys could take it at any point in time. I just want Justin to win, so I'm just going to say round 4.
I
That's
like that. I
that's
like
solid
that.
though. That's solid. Definitely these dudes aren't going out in the early rounds. It's gonna have to take a really big toll on their cardio in order for either one of these dudes to go down for the count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You know, we want to give a quick few shout outs to a couple of guys on the prelims. One of them being Derek Lewis versus Marcos de Lima. I think Derek Lewis is going to be able to knock him out. I think he's going to make this look like a breeze. I think Derek Lewis is going to remind us who he is. I think if all those other fights don't end in any finishes, Derek Lewis is going to set the tone for the energy that night. He's going to set the tone. He's going to set the energy of absolute war and brawling.
Absolutely. I mean, Derek Lewis is just a fucking beast, dude. I mean, how else do you
Oh, yeah.
say that? Bro's gonna dominate, and I truly believe Dilemma is gonna be, just that perfect highlight reel. Respectfully.
He is.
Um,
Yeah.
but overall, it's bound to be a good fight because he's some heavyweights, and heavyweight motherfuckers can never be counted out. They got some heavy hands, and all it takes is for the right shot at the right time to clip somebody, and it be done. Like it's not no lightweights, mess around and they can take some heavy shots. These are heavyweights, dude. That's like a Mack truck hitting you in your face. 2 or 3 of those in a row, bitch, you're done for. I don't care what you're made of. Like it's a tough division. And, so all respect to them, but I do truly believe that Derek Lewis is going to come out on top. I mean, it's Derek Lewis. What else can you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if Marcos does take him to the ground, dude, he could just stand up. He can literally
Yeah.
just stand up.
Just stand up. Jiu-jitsu's fake. Just stand up.
Just get off the
But
ground.
he's actually shown for it to be like extremely effective and he's the exact definition of that saying. So, who knows? But I mean, they got some crazy fights on here too. We got one of the Bonders back at it. We got Jake Matthews. Matthew Semmelsberger is on the early prelims. Come on now. I think this is a pretty damn stat card. I think we're set for a very good evening.
Absolutely.
Come Saturday, July
It's gonna
29th.
It's gonna be nice. Not only that, that's also gonna be the Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, same day. Hopefully, it's not at the same time. I'm hoping
I don't think so.
we're hoping the time sorts itself out, so where all those fights are separate. We mainly care about the, you know, we'll just hope for the best. We gonna work it out in the end. Man,
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
great stretch of months for combat sports fans.
For sure. What the UFC has lined up for the rest of the year is absolutely insane. So, I mean,
Next pay per
now
view, we
is
get
the
to tune into the
greatest
Sugar Show.
time to exactly. We got Sugar Show coming up on the next pay-per-view card. That's going to be a
Ooh,
crazy
baby.
card.
Hey Cam, I'm so sorry, Kaylin. I know I just interrupted you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Cam, don't think I forgot about you, bruh. You're introducing the 292 one when you say welcome to the Sugar Show. I ain't forgot about you,
Y'all are
bruh.
gonna be so ready and hyped for that. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
For
my
sure.
A game with that one. I'm gonna bring my A game
For
with that one.
sure.
And
For
hey,
sure.
Y'all gotta taste
just
this
wait
one
till
spoiler.
we just wait till we
Yeah.
get near Oliveira versus Islam too. I'm gonna think of something crazy for that episode.
Yes,
We
sir.
got some
Yes, sir.
crazy stuff planned for y'all, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited.
Absolutely. This is just our start with millions as well. So be sure to just watch out for us. We're dropping our merch soon, so that'll be coming up soon.
It's
We
live.
got a few exciting episodes coming out this week. Like Robbie said, for the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. That's a great fucking boxing match. Great boxing lineup.
History's
We got
being
a
made,
short
y'all.
episode coming out soon for Fulton versus Inu. Some more
Can't wait for
reels
that
and
one.
stuff that are all coming to you. Just stick around. Follow us on all of our socials at the Fighters Replay. We're really just starting out here, and now we're connected with millions, so it's only going up from here, baby.
Big
So
shout out to
make sure y'all
Millions.
stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely reach out to Millions. Guys, look up the Millions. Go on their website. They got gear you can purchase from athletes. They got autographs, signings, T-shirts from all different types of fighters from different organizations. It doesn't resort to just combat. It reaches throughout across all sports platforms. And Millions, Millions just has it for real. Without Millions, man, just we got some good stuff coming, man. I can't wait.
Exactly. Thank you, millions. Shout out millions one more time, because y'all are
We love
awesome. Your
y'all.
teams have been so gracious with us, working with us, and we can't wait to help y'all and y'all help us, become a team and really get this shit out there, because,
Yeah.
it's just a start, just a start. We started this up,
And
2 months ago, 3 months ago? Like, this is
yeah,
some big progress, and we definitely getting out there. And as the fights are getting more exciting, best believe the more we gonna have come out for y'all. So,
The energy
yeah, just
I
make
rising.
sure y'all
promise.
stay tuned. Keep
I
your eyes open,
promise.
exactly.
The promise we can keep to y'all is that y'all keep growing with us. We gonna grow with y'all. So just
Real
stick
shit,
with us.
real
Give us
shit.
time. We gonna grow. We gonna get better. We gonna make our content better. We gonna put the work in for real.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for joining, checking us out. Once again, be sure to follow us on at the Fighters Replay across all social media platforms, at Fighters Replay
TikTok,
on
YouTube,
Twitter.
Facebook, Insta.
Oh yeah, we on all of them. So make sure you look us up. We always gonna
Threads.
keep y'all updated on what's coming up. So yeah, why not shoot a friend request? We'll talk to you. We could talk MMA with strangers for hours on end. So bring us your ideas. What do you think about what's coming up on this
All right.
card? What do you think we should post next? What do you think is gonna happen in the mixed martial arts world, coming up? Is there a certain fight you're looking forward to? Just let us know, because we willing to
Or
work with
not
y'all. This
only
is a community.
Yeah. Or not only that, if you have a fight that you feel like you haven't gotten the right promotion for, if you want to like get somebody to help get your name out there, somebody that you can, be loyal to, reach out to us. We are absolutely try to look out for any local fighters. We'll absolutely try to get y'all out there. We don't have a very big audience, but for what small thing that we have, we would absolutely do our work to try to look out for all of y'all and anyone who wants to work with us. And we're totally not promoting our brand on millions. So, let's get done with this.
I mean, hey, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
At the Fighters Replay, we coming out. We coming out. But Millions is where our live stuff is gonna happen. So if y'all need to, want to hop in, shoot us some chat. We can chat live with y'all, as y'all respond, and really be more interactive with you guys on a live basis, not some cut clip
And
videos that we put out every few weeks. So definitely a greater opportunity to get to know us better, get to know our thoughts better, and yeah, I think
yeah,
that's all we got.
just don't come in our chat saying some crazy stuff like Islam gonna be Charles the second time. Then we're gonna have some problems. But we're gonna keep that laugh for now. We're gonna keep that good for now.
Where's Declan? He's gonna come in the chat just for you saying that. He heard
Hey,
it.
just
The
y'all
angels
need
are
to
starting
wait.
to ring for him.
When y'all
Oh
see when y'all see Declan come on the next episode with us, when me and him disagree on something, y'all about to see a war. I just don't know. It's
yeah,
very
it's crazy.
unfortunate that we agreed on basically everything, but just wait till one of us opposes it each other. Then it's a war zone.
Oh yeah, I've been kicked out of a few Buffalo Wild Wings, a few
Yeah,
other
yeah.
restaurants. It's pretty
We
damn
get
serious between those two. So
yeah,
definitely be sure to tune in for those next upcoming ones.
yeah, man.
All right, it's been
Bye.
real. We appreciate all you guys' time, and we will see y'all soon. Peace.
Deuce, y'all.
Peace. Bye, guys.